interested in the procedure of taking off makeup, right?
The right
before
way
we
to
get
take
to
it
the
off.
right products.
The right way. Well, I'll not call it the right way because it doesn't work for everybody. From my findings, you don't just shower, my friend. It's not just about showering for, you know. So what I found that helped me really take it off was something that is called double cleansing. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before. And yeah, so you know, foundation, concealer, powders, those are quite heavy and become quite heavy. And the best way that I used to do it was to use an oil, like an oil fast. And that was surprising for me. When I researched it, me having oily skin and susceptible to acne, it was scary territory for me.
What kind of oil?
I use coconut oil or olive oil. So that was really just to break down the gunk, like the powders and the foundations. And then I'd just go ahead and wipe all of that off with either a wet towel, like a wet wipe, or just a regular, the small towel just under warm water, wring it out, and then you wipe the product off. And then after that, I do a cleanse with one of the liquid cleansing products. My favorite so far has been Neutrogena, the pink grapefruit. And so I just wash until if I pass like a wipe, like a towel on it, and there will not be any residue. And then take it from there to maybe a toning step. It's a lot of work. But if I did not do it, I'd always wake up with a breakout.
That's very interesting.
Like the
oil makes sense.
Don't just shower after.
No, because what I did the last time, I have a facial sponge.
Yes.
And then I had a facial soap. Yeah. So I was like, this time I got it. I washed my face. You know, you feel the skin is drying out, but you can still see the makeup. So I think it makes a lot of sense to put the oil first so that it breaks down. It makes a lot of sense.
It does, but that whole process, because you take the oil off either way, that's why she mentioned it was really important to moisturize. After that whole process, your skin is literally screaming for moisture.
That's true.
Alright, so another way to easily peel off or remove makeup after, a long day is using the hydrating prune to foam cleanser by CeraVe. It's really good, and you don't have to go through a lot of motions to have your makeup off, and so you just need to remember that after cleansing you need to follow it up with a moisturizer.
Now at this age, we don't have the time to sit in the bathroom for 1 hour.
I know that the makeup.
You get to a point and you're like, you know what, the rest tomorrow.
When your hormones are labile, and she's brought up an example of polycystic ovarian syndrome, and so many of the ladies who suffer from this syndrome tend to suffer acne for most of their lives. And Stella, for your condition, you definitely have to maintain a skincare routine with, just as we described before, you have to cleanse, and you have to tone, and you also have to moisturize. Because in your case, even the slightest hormonal changes will cause you breakouts. Yes, so for anyone who might be suffering from polycystic ovarian syndrome, you have to maintain a skincare routine for the rest of your life. Yeah, so the ladies have pointed out something that we all suffer from when we get acne, and that's the issue of consistency. So with all us, when we adopt a skincare routine, we need to be patient, we need to be consistent. Sometimes it takes a while for the products to work. So we need to use them, we need to know that we need to, adopt this as a lifestyle, right? You are not going to get a solution to the acne in 5 days, in 2 weeks. Many times it takes patience and it takes consistency. So we all need to know that and keep going, in our acne. Yeah, so the ladies have pointed out something that we all suffer from when we get acne, and that's the issue of consistency. So with all us, when we adopt a skincare routine, we need to be patient, we need to be consistent. Sometimes it takes a while for the products to work. So we need to use them, we need to know that we need to, adopt this as a lifestyle, right? You are not going to get a solution to the acne in 5 days. In 2 weeks. Many times it takes patience and it takes consistency. So we all need to know that and keep going in our acne. Okay. All right. So does anyone have any other beauty tips for our viewers today?
On what you said about people giving you stuff to use.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people over like self-prescribe.
Yes.
Like you see a pimple and like your friend is using something for it and you're like, this will work for me, and yet that's not you. Like the person might have actually gone to a dermatologist or something, or might know their problem and they use it, and you can't copy.
Yeah.
You can't, like our problems are all different, you see. Yes, many people like adopting things like, this works on your skin, they're like, give me some.
Yes.
Squeeze for me, and I see if it works. Yeah. I feel like that's always the beginning of most people's problems. Yes.
But we appreciate beauty stores and shops that actually provide that kind of service to clients.
Yes.
It makes for a better experience if you're coming to purchase something and somebody will walk you through it and ask a few questions. And Eleglour does that, so we appreciate services like that. Us women need to be more receptive to learning more and asking, not just dying in our own movies without acne, So let's be able to make use of the services that stores like this provide.
Yes, we've talked about the do's and the don'ts, and you mentioned one don't. Do not go to mixologists lest you get yourself hydroquinone.
Do not borrow your friends.
And
do not
borrow your friends' remedies. You need to see a specialist yourself so that they can look at your skin and then recommend something for your skin.
Also, most stores, or like I know, at least when I was trying to look for products to help you, that conversation we're talking about is free. Remember how we said these things are expensive and stuff? Like, it won't cost you anything for consultation. You can just see what they have, talk to people, and work up a financial plan to come back and
get something that works for you and that does work.
You notice a pimple, but it's not the right time to have one.
Yes.
So you like pinch it and it bleeds and scars, which is unfortunate, but then there's no bulging something on your face.
Yeah, so don't pinch it and actually don't touch them. Try not to touch them as much as possible. The more you touch them, you want.
In relation to products though, I know there's a lot of counterfeiting. I think we talked about this a bit.
Yes.
But then how are you able to tell that this is actually a genuine product? Because the people who make counterfeits try as much as possible to make something that is as close. If you buy a counterfeit for the first time, you might not know. You might need a lot of experience with the product to tell that it's a counterfeit. So what is a quick way to knowing this is a counterfeit?
So one way to know that your product or the product that you're going to buy is genuine is to Google barcode looker. And so when that pops up, you'll be able to enter the barcode at the back, usually at the back of your product. And if it is authentic, then at least it will pop up and show you that it is authentic. If it's not, then I guess they want to be a match. So Estella, next time when you have a function you have to attend and you have a pimple that appears that day, there is the Sebamed acne gel, and so what the gel does is to sort of reduce the swelling, and taper down, the pimple. A safe version, a safe and proven version of that. So it will taper down the swelling, and then you will be able to at least attend your function without any issues in face and without feeling, very obvious about the pimple, the poker.
Okay.
All right. So ladies, it's been a very interesting discussion. And so one of the things that was highlighted is a lot of counterfeits on the market. So many times when we walk into a beauty store, we like to, wonder, will, the products that I get from this store be genuine, or, will they be counterfeit? But there is a solution to that problem. And one of the ways you can tell whether the products that you're going to buy is actually genuine is by downloading an app from the Google Play Store, and that's the QR scanner. And so once you've downloaded that, if someone recommends or suggests a product to you, you just scan the barcode using the QR scanner. It automatically goes to Google and it looks up, the barcode for you to show you whether the product is genuine or not. Yeah. So that's a good solution to know, whether you're taking, something that's genuine or counterfeit. Right?